Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed, where three of us just talk about everything and anything about games with usually a guest. And today, Zach is actually on a family vacation, so Cassie is filling up. Thank you again, Cassie, for filling up for Zach.
You're welcome.
I am the co-host, George, and today's podcast is joined by Anthony
Hi, everyone.
and Cassie, like I said.
Hello.
And we have another guest, Kane.
Hello.
All right. Before we begin, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub and a gaming companion app. You can sync your accounts, make your own game collections, and connect with other gamers and do anything and everything about gaming on Minimap. We have the sponsor video playing right now. Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub. All right, that was the Minimap sponsor video. So how is everyone doing on this beautiful Wednesday/Tuesday?
Good.
Good. Yeah. So I know you went to a meeting with MinMax team. Could you tell us a little bit about that, Cassie? Do you want to share your story on
Yes.
that?
So they had a meetup in Minneapolis, and MinMax did. MinMax is a whole bunch of like different people, some previous Game Informer people, Janet Garcia, and people from different places. But yeah, it was really cool. I flew in and then like hung out with Joe, who's a new writer for Minimap as well.
Yes.
We met
Oh,
up for the
yes.
first time. Yeah, and then the day after that, like I went to this kind of like this pub, and we all like met up. It was like almost 200 people at this
Dang,
meetup.
that's a
It was
good
crazy.
meetup. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool talking to people and hanging out.
Mm.
Went to a pinball arcade afterwards too.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Was
I rode the roller coasters in the mall too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the real question is, why was I not invited?
Oh, you could have came.
Okay. Was it like an open
It- it-
invitation?
It was MinMax supporters.
Dang it. So I'm gonna become a Min-Max supporter one day. They
You
do
should.
cool
They're
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about yourself, Anthony? Anything exciting happening this week or happened this week?
I got sick. That was exciting.
Oh no.
Did you get COVID or something?
There's a lot of people getting sick again.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. But he survived. Did you get to play a lot of games while you're in bed, like Steam Deck or those get handy?
Yes. I had
I mean, that's the only thing you can do. Either like Netflix or a Steam Deck / Nintendo Switch. So
Netflix. I was watching old TV shows from like 1970s.
oh gosh,
That's how sick I was.
was it? Oh, how long? How long has it been? Are you okay now?
I say I'm about 90% better.
That's a good number to hear. Awesome. Well, dang. That's sorry. Like I said, we have another guest today. Kane. Hello. How are you doing today?
Actually, this is South Korea, so it's just the morning. So
Yes,
I
yes.
got up and take a shower and rush.
Yes, yes, yes. I know how it is. I mean, I'm also in Korea, so it's early morning. So, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. I know you guys are really busy working on I think like revamping the entire title, right? I
Yeah,
think I heard you guys are basically like recoding the entire game. Some people said so. That's probably taken up a lot of or most of your day. So, but thank you so much for coming to the show. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself and the game, Remore, the Infested Kingdom?
okay. So the game is basically some turn-based tactical
Mm-hmm.
RPG.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, this it happened in a fictional medieval city.
Mm-hmm.
So the most humans have turned into some creatures.
Mm-hmm.
This is my trailer. So it starts with this right. So can you play the voice? I mean, so
We'll have the volume. Okay, I'll have a little bit of a.
yeah, but anyway, so this is the memories. So this is the core material about game. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't write at the start, but it starts to begin from the dark and the dark wound. So like this, every human became a monstrous creature and some tree-like or some beast-like or something. So, but even in this situation, we think there is a hope. Because
Mm.
there is a very dimmed little light.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's a prayer. So we can deal with this situation. So this is the start and the core gameplay.
Oh, so I mean, I didn't. I mean, I did watch the trailer before because you sent it. But I didn't know it had like all those different meanings behind light. Because in the beginning there was light, and
Mm-hmm.
then people got infected or I don't know, like infested, I would say, and then they became some creatures, and then dark kind of swarmed up the entire
Yeah.
world. But there's like still dim light that can fight off
Yeah.
these
So,
demonic stuff, creatures. Oh, that's awesome. I actually like that idea. Um, I guess we can talk a little bit more about the game before or after we take our famous gamer type quiz. Are you ready to take the gamer type quiz, Kane?
yeah.
Awesome. Have you taken any type of? I mean, you're Korean, so like I think even my mom did. So like I think 90% of the people in Korea took any type of or some type of MBTI test before. So
Yeah.
Wait,
But
wait,
this is the
wait. Your
first.
mom?
yes, I asked my mom and my mother-in-law too to actually take the MBTI so that I know like what type of a personality or characteristic they have. And I think both of them were T's. So yeah,
Is that wait? What?
T.
Tease.
T. So there's like, I think we talked about this with Zach, but there's like F and T. F is more towards like, like emotional. They're,
Really?
leaning towards feelings and like how things happened and like what the meaning is behind it. But T's are always about like, productivity, logic.
Thinking.
Yeah, like logical thinking.
Oh,
Oh, actually, before we actually start, let's ask Cassie this question. I think Cassie, I didn't ask you this question.
Yeah.
So Cassie, if your boyfriend or husband comes home with bread and asks you or tells you, "I bought this bread because I'm sad," what is your response?
Probably should have got some cookies or something.
You're 100% T.
I don't know. I am like a really emotional person. I think I'm like somewhere in the middle. Is there a
Okay.
middle?
Okay. Yeah. So I think T's are more focused on like the fact that they bought the bread itself. So like what kind of bread is it, or should buy something else, like why bread? But like F's are more like, oh, why are you sad? What happened? Asking their feelings. So I guess you're a little bit more of a T. I'm T myself. So
Uh-huh.
So
Don't worry.
There-
When he
there-
asked me that question, I said, "Did you bring peanut butter?"
Yes. There's another oh gosh. What do you know? Do you know if you're T or F, Kane?
I am about 70 to 80% tea.
Okay, we're all T's then. We're all
That is already famous in Korea.
Yeah.
So tea has learned that to pretend to have
Yes. I think because a lot of Koreans they're like, because all the Fs are like, oh, you guys are like, you guys don't have feelings, you guys are not humans, and then T's are like, okay, then we'll learn how to kind of opt in and adapt to this world and pretend that we care. But it's okay. There's no right or wrong. It's just like personality. It was like very famous in Korea. But anyways, are you ready to take the gamer type quiz, Kane?
Yeah.
All right. It is finally the weekend after a long, tiring week. Do you ask a friend to play a video game together, or do you need to spend quality time alone?
I think I have changed because when I was young, I would select the first, but for now, it is really tired to
Yes.
play games. So it's all together. So I pick second.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Next question. The new game that just released isn't my type, but a friend is urging me to play with. It is not my cup of tea, so I refuse at first, but it would be fun if we play together. Or do you listen to your friend's words and play together right away?
Well, so make it number one. So I would pick the first.
But then it would be fun.
Maybe.
Okay. They'll try to persuade you then. Next question. You are thinking about joining a community with strict terms to get game information, from self-introduction to attendance check. That is too much for me. Or it has good game information, so getting ranked up after 3 days is no problem.
If it has good information, then I pick the second.
Okay.
But they
I
have to prove me.
Yes. I think a lot of Reddit, in Korea too. I think Korea also has different like community, like game communities here and there. So like in order to get access to this certain category of
Yeah.
like I don't know posts, you need to level up, start commenting on people, and actually interact within the community before.
Yeah.
But
The pros and cons.
yeah, but Minimap doesn't have that. Oh, I'm sorry. The next question. Before buying a game, you carefully read over other people's reviews, watch the trailer, check the price, or if the game looks interesting, you trust your instinct and make a purchase.
Actually, I would pick the first, but when I buy, eventually I buy as second. But if there is so much negative review, I am hesitating, so I will check number one.
Okay. What's the most recent game you bought?
The Bazaar,
Which one?
Bagar, the Bazaar. So the card game.
Oh, isn't that
Developed by Rainer, the pro gamer.
isn't that like a game that was reviewed by Tyler? The Buzzard. How is the game?
Actually, for my personal taste, it is a perfect game.
Oh, okay. Is it? But I thought your personal personal taste, your perfect game is Remore.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll say second. But next question. You gotta love what you make. You gotta make what you love, right? Or either way. Next question. If someone is watching you playing a game from behind, it's the perfect opportunity to show amazing gameplay, or you're actually good at it, but due to the pressure, you are missing skill shots.
Actually, I'm not that get much pressure when someone is singing or not. So I'm not thinking the opportunity to show my amazing gameplay. But anyway,
Okay.
on these two, I will pick the first.
Okay. Next question. You're playing a newly released game for the first time. Rather than having regrets later on about missing something, you go over the tutorials, or the game seems to be similar to the one you've played before, so you skip the tutorial.
Always the first.
Oh, you have to go over the tutorials?
Yeah. But if the tutorial is too long, sometimes I quit the game.
Oh gosh. I heard because of Steam's like refund policy, I think like you can refund the game within like 2 hours or something, right?
Right.
So I heard the bar to like to make people interested in actually playing the game is very focused on like the beginning of the game itself. Now, I heard it like the focus has shifted to the beginning rather than building hype to have its like I don't know
Yeah.
peak at like in the middle.
So maybe later I can say something about the tutorial.
Oh, okay. Anthony, how was the tutorial for Remore?
There was a tutorial.
Okay, next. There was a tutorial I heard.
Yeah, I can
Yes,
understand.
there was. Oh yeah, well, there was a tutorial. Yeah, there was. There was. Yeah. I mean, I'm so used to playing these kind of games, so I was
Okay.
like flickering. So I'm like, oh, okay, I know this, I know that.
Mm.
So,
Awesome.
but yeah, I did see the tutorial come up like like a little chat box.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we internally have some fight. We need more tutorial and no results.
That's kind of a feedback. Do you usually skip tutorials, Cassie, or no?
No, I usually do it just in
Okay.
case if there's like some new mechanic that I wouldn't know about.
Okay.
So,
Always being careful.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. Next question. You're playing a mystery solving game. Based on my years of experience in my mystery solving games, that guy is the culprit or that person looks suspicious, but I need to start collecting evidence first.
If it's a good game, if someone looks very suspicious, then other guys will be the real.
Okay.
Peter second.
Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah. Next question. In order to equip the rune that increases defense by 0.01%, you have to return to the lobby. That is not a big difference, and my friends are waiting, so I just go, or do you tell them to wait? You go back to the lobby to equip the rune.
First.
First?
Yeah.
Okay, you just go. Right. Next question. During a gameplay, your companion's character has bitten by a zombie. You might be able to find the cure, so you decide to accompany them, or everyone in my group can get infected, so I choose to kill them even though it is tragic.
Don't know. Actually, if the mood is real hard, then maybe I have to pick the second.
Okay.
No, it is gameplay.
Yes, it's a game. It's a game, right? It's a game. So you want to accompany them?
So the second.
The second. Okay. Okay. So like I guess like
Game.
what are makes sense. Next question. Even if I don't express it, I feel like I keep losing because of my friend. Are they not feeling well? I lift up my friend's spirits, send them a link to the character's tips and tricks, and suggest that gameplay.
Maybe if I don't want to lose my friend, then I have to pick the second first.
Yeah, I think this question is like the one that separates F and T. This is
That's
F
right.
100%. This is T 100%.
See, I would do the first.
Maybe
Okay.
In my head, I was thinking the second, but
Yeah.
we are acting right.
No, I think by head I'd be like, okay, I'm not playing with you, bye. But like, I can't lose a friend, right?
Right.
You need your friends to play games. Next question. The character has bad performance, but the appearance is totally my type. Considering the balance of my party, I cannot put them in my party, or I have to put my favorite character in the party no matter the cost.
Usually it will be my pick with number one, but if the appearance is really some idea, maybe I can pick the second, but it is too rare. So I would first.
In Remore, Infested Kingdom, do you have a favorite character?
So the shadow sister, the Mian, she's my favorite because unknown with an assassin. That's lovely.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Next question. My current desktop is messy with tons of icons, but it does not affect my gameplay, or I hate chaotic things. My desktop is neatly cleaned.
One.
One?
The first.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my desktop, I don't even want to share my desktop. Oh, gosh. You don't even want to go there. Next question. Before getting into the game, I searched the internet just in case I end up missing achievements, or I have never played a game for the achievements.
The second.
Oh, you've never played it? How many achievement does Remore have?
So we are planning because before our overhaul, it was about 24. I exactly remember, but since the game is changed a lot, maybe we have to provide some similar or more.
Like about 24 or so then?
So we have to see.
Okay. Okay. Last question. You, who happens to play lots of games, play a game you feel like playing at the moment from your collection, or you have a gaming schedule on when to beat a certain game.
Actually, when I make a schedule, it is always broken.
Yes, schedules are meant to be broken.
So
The first one, okay.
yeah.
What's the most recent game you've been playing other than the Bazaar game?
Other than the bazaar. So there was so much games. I was exploring like some Chantal scenario.
Oh.
So the archaeologist game. Or have you heard the game OOO? So
Yes.
the platform with some bomb, boom, boom, boom. So it was also really interesting. So,
Yeah, a lot of people really like that game so far, it seems.
Wait, what was the name of the game again?
Ooh, but it's got like an umlaut, like,
yeah.
yeah.
It's called the Boo, B-O-O.
No, ooh, like O-O-O.
Oh.
So it is now
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Oh, it's said overwhelmingly positive, so that's a good sign, right?
it was very interesting.
Awesome, that's sweet. Yeah. Are you ready to find out your gamer type?
Yeah.
All right. So you are a charging berserker. All right. This is you. I think I have this. Zach is also this. Wait, do you remember yours, Cassie? I think we did one with you. Right?
Yeah, I'm an archer.
Oh, okay. I got it. The one who plays Game of the Year games. So whatever Cassie plays has a high chance of winning Game of the Year.
Expedition 33.
You played that?
Yeah, it was so good.
Okay. Do you plan on playing Silksong?
I'm not like into Metroidvanias. I want to be, but I'm just not very good at them. So
Yeah.
I gotta work my way up to it.
Okay. So you didn't play the first one either?
No.
Okay.
No, I want to, but we'll see.
Okay. You are. So let me read you some of your characteristics. That game looks interesting. Clicks the download button. I am ready to charge my way to victory. You can easily adapt to any game, but goes into berserker mode when trying to beat them. Their patience just can't handle it. Tutorials, those are for noobs. Oh, didn't you say you always play tutorials? All I need is my great sword to carve a path. Strategy, what's that? You win if you do more damage to your opponent, right? While in voice chat, you always lower the volume of that one person you can't stand. More smashing, less yapping. Everyone, look at me. I've killed an opponent. I'm the captain now. You're pretty good at buying small items, and sometimes your jokes cross the line and slashes the mood. Yeah, it's fun. And it suggests that you like open world games. What's your favorite genre of games?
Ah, actually, it's a bit interesting because this type is a little bit different from what I was thinking who I am. But
Oh, okay.
uh, yeah, I can also say I'm like explore games, but my favorite genre is some deck building games, like some Slay the Spire,
Deck
or
builder. Okay.
tactics game, or like some Into the Breach, or
Oh.
yeah. So I don't know, but I can also accept because even in that game, I am always finding something big. Come on, bam. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. I think there's one person. One of us likes tactic games a lot. The guy with the headphones.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah, I think he loves tactic games and strategy games, right?
Of course.
Yeah, real-time strategy. What's your favorite genre of games, Cassie?
3D platformers probably.
Mhm.
Banjo.
Okay, Astrobot,
Yes, yeah.
Donkey Kong, Bonanza.
Uh, I don't like it as much as others, but I haven't
Uh,
played enough of it. It's too chaotic for me. Like I
okay.
like it more, like streamlined, I think.
Mm, all right.
My teammate recently bought it and really loved the game.
I heard good things about it though. Like, have you played it, Anthony, or Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I have played it. Yeah,
Oh, how did you like it?
it's chaotic.
Like Cassie said.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
It's a lot of destroying things, and like it's just
That's
like you can
Donkey
destroy
Kong.
like literally everything. It
Pretty much.
doesn't feel
Pretty
like
much. Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds like Donkey Kong personality.
Yeah, I think that they
I like
may.
Donkey Kong a lot, but yeah, this one's different.
I see. Yeah. All right. I think thank you for taking the gamer type quiz. I think we are ready to. Today we're gonna jump straight into companion waypoint, and we're gonna be meeting Kane and asking him a bunch of questions about the game and himself in the studio.
Yeah, sure.
I know. Well, we probably have to start by asking you, like, the reason why you guys started. You guys had early access. You guys launched the game in early access in 2023,
Yeah.
but for the past 2 years or so, I heard many things about you guys are trying to switch the game entirely, or adding some more and deleting a lot of it aspects. Like what was the reason behind that?
My change of the
Yeah.
game.
Yes.
So actually, the biggest reason was that actually we made a team at 2020. It was so long, but
It's been a while.
yeah, at that time, I was developing as a roguelike, so making something of this slash making something slash yeah.
Okay.
We we say that maybe we could make 5 games in 2 years.
Great ambition, big ambition. Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but at the late 2021, well, even at the early 2022, we thought that, okay, uh, do we want to make the eternal development or something? Because the theme was already fixed. So after we played some zombie side, have you played the board game Zombie Side? So
Zombie son. Okay.
so it is a board game that captures really emotional the zombie horrors. So there are so maybe you can see about 100 zombie figures here, but our characters are only 3 or 4. So like some pandemic, we have to cooperate at this situation to outnumber. So they are outnumbering us. So sometimes we have to kill them. But anyway, we cannot wipe them out. They are spawning again. So we have to find some item, or looting in the house, or finding some bat. And sometimes you can drive a car, yeah, or down this, or with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling is so. The board game do not provide any sound or
Uh-huh.
uh, VFX, but we can imagine with
Mhm.
eyes or something. So that really captured me, myself, and my teammates. So we tried to capture that feeling in the digital game. So like when the Shred Spy was made by that building, so you have like Dominion or that kind of the, mechanism or that building game was already there. Uh, so it will be really good if we capture this feeling in the Steam digital game. But yeah, you know, you have always planned before you start.
Yes, yes, yes. Plans are always bigger than like anything. Like, we have this big plan and you start, you like realize, oh, that's not gonna happen.
So, it was good because we know what we want to build. So that was a good sign. But the bad sign was so every time I make something, okay, this is not a feeling I wanted at the board game in the other time. So I broke it again, again, again. So in board games, we allow far more imagination. If there was so much complex rules or the dialogue or something, so people
Yeah.
are there, so we are helping each other. So the feeling was already good, but capturing it in the digital environment was not that easy. So the reason I have chosen the early access was that okay, now we cannot judge. So actually, we are not satisfied even with the current direction, but now we have to meet the player, uh, hear their voice. So right away. So we make some deadline. We will not live forever.
Yes, 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 of course.
We no idea, just execution. So we launched in November. Uh, yeah, so 23, maybe
23,
November.
yep.
Yeah, so that was the time. But uh, the good reason was that players liked what they liked, and the bad news, the the features we don't like, players don't like.
But that could be like a good thing, right? Like the players didn't like the things that you guys didn't like, so you guys can just I mean, it's as simple
Yeah,
as it sounds, but like, obviously you guys can kind of know the direction of like where to head to.
yeah. So that was good sign, but the bad news was that it awakened again my sleeping, some ambitious kid. Okay, okay, I know the player. So okay. so so there is so some feedbacks if you want to make a complete game some feedbacks you have to just keep in mind okay for next time or something. So I was just keeping myself with that kind of something I compromised or something, but it boomed. And okay, okay, I will make this. But so that was the starting of the overhaul. So in the first early access, there was only 3 characters. So
Oh.
my plan was to push forward from the start to the ending of the game, but after the feedback, so someone said, "Why do you have only 3 characters? I want more." So I was like, "Okay, me too."
Yeah.
So I added, and adding characters is not just adding, but if you can make an environment to use some various characters, so make them join an event or something. So so it draws many changes. Yeah, adding characters is just an example, but like this. So okay, I also want this. Player say this. Okay, let's go. So that divisions are there.
Okay. So you basically wanted to listen to the voices of the actual players by launching the early access version of it, and then although you guys also felt that the game wasn't ready, like 100% ready, yourselves as well. You just wanted to like test the water, right? And then obviously players also felt what you guys also like felt while developing it. So that's a good sign. But the bad news is that you guys actually have to make it happen, which usually takes a long time to do. Obviously, I mean, as a gamer, we're always like, oh, why is this game not coming out? So like, why is this only in early access? Like, come on, guys, you guys have to make it. Like, it's not something that you make from like a, I don't know, factory or something, and then you press a button and then it happens. There's like so many like thoughts, crunches after crunches, all-nighters, fighting, arguments, discussions. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. But I think that's a good idea. I think that's good because early access also helps you complete the game, I think, as a developer as well. Yeah, so that's good. I know Anthony has a lot of questions because he told me he loved the game.
No, thank you.
The game was super fun. Like the main thing why the game attracted me a lot, besides the story, is the art style. Like the art style was like, to me, it was visually impressive, and because of that, it kind of draw me more into the game. So it kept pulling me in more and more, and yeah, that's why I like a lot. And then I wasn't expecting. Well, I was expecting a tactical RPG, like you mentioned. I wasn't expecting that. I would have said, because the way the combat works is you start the fight whichever position you are. So when I was doing that, like I'm like, this is like you have to strategize before you even start the first attack, because that first attack, once you hit something, everything else starts attacking you, and that's when it actually begins, the first battle, the first fight. So I love that concept because it makes you like plan ahead, saying if I go this way instead, or if I close this door, I'll go that way. So there's a lot of strategy involved, which is one of my favorite subjects, my favorite genres.
Yeah, it really makes me move. It's like you really enjoy the game, so thank you.
I did. Yeah, I did, because it had that old school, like the back in the days tactical RPG element to it.
Those
The
like
ones
JRPG
that people, the one that people fell in love, like, because these were the games that were hard and challenging. They were not just like simple click. You like maxed out your character. You could you overpower, but no. Like I lost so many when I was playing. I died so many times, and when one of the characters dies, I felt really sad.
because
I'm like, oh no, why did I die? And I go back to the checkpoint. I'm like, what did I do wrong?
oh god, Anthony cried, dropping tears.
Because once you start playing, and then you get that attachment to each character, because it's like you become part of the story.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people like RPG games or JRPG as well. I think they're very good at making these characters so like, three-dimensional or dimensional.
Yeah,
and
they have a lot of good development for the characters
Yep.
and attachments,
Yeah,
and
I think so too.
they're always tragic.
Yeah, I know, right? Like the one character that you like is always tragically dying or sacrificing for the entire humanity or something. I don't know. It always happens.
The endings are always just,
Yeah, like, oh gosh.
like, why?
Yeah.
Speaking of character, my favorite character is Sir Edwin. That's my
Edwin.
favorite.
Yeah.
So Edwin is the range character, but
Mm.
you know how you always think that people, when it comes to archers, they have a bow. No, so I already got the crossbow, and that was fun because it was the arbalist bow, which is one of my favorite. One of my favorite, I guess. So for me, I'm a fan of medieval and fantasy weapons back in the days, and those were my favorite ones.
Mm.
So that's why I like that's my favorite character.
You know something.
I, are you a fan of like these tactical turn-based RPGs, Cassie, or?
I've actually only played Fire Emblem Three Houses, but that's really all I've done as far as like tactical RPGs. But it's really good.
Yeah,
I really liked it. I
Fire
want to
Emblem,
get
yep.
into more of them. Yeah, for sure.
Fire Emblem Three Houses is probably one of the best out of the series.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. And I think I've heard a lot of people say the game Remore it looks a little bit like the Battle Brothers and a little bit of like Darkest Dungeons and stuff. Like, were they actual like inspiration of the game itself, or are there other inspirations?
So actually, let's just say the first and direct inspiration was the Zombicide, the board game. So, you know, when we start with that, we search almost every game that looks similar to capture the emotion, So the Battle Bros was also really one of them, and Darkest Dungeon, but also the Stone Shadow. So we have to see how they captured that mood with pixel art in the Stone Shadow, and we also seeked. Do you know the Invisible INC? So it is uh, uh, turn-based tactics game with a cyberpunk styles. So made from the developers of Marks of the Ninja.
Invisible INC. I've never heard of it, but
So
looking at
it
it.
was really enjoyable because something like some commanders or shadow tactics, imagining
Mm.
some stealth experience in the turn-based tactics grid game. Yeah, so it was also the reference we have to see. So as Anthony says, we didn't want to make a war like so you position here and there and you start the game. So I think it is not a zombie apocalypse. So in the zombie apocalypse, you have to stealth them, ambush them, or run away. So that was the feeling. So it was great inspiration also.
Mm.
And maybe the last spell. Last spell is about fighting outnumbered, really outnumbered. So they said they would make a Final Fantasy Tactics Plus Dynasty Warrior. so so in the game you have to beat. So it feels like some turn-based. They are billions. So you will meet about 200 creatures at every turn. So some really hack and slash feeling. So we look around that many games. So maybe I would say 10 words anymore. So I just found okay, I will see every turn-based game, every tactics game. So I am already love the genre, but before that, some big games like Fire Emblem or some Into the Breach was there. But when we decided to dive here, okay, I will see how other types were. So, so yeah, well, I would say Battle Royale was really one of very well executed game in that among reference games, but the real start of the zombie side. So we was finding how we can do it, how we can capture the emotion.
Yeah. So I was just looking at it. The Invisible Ink are the people who made Don't Starve,
Yeah.
and Oxygen Not Included.
Yeah,
And Necrodancer, the Rift of Necrodancer. That's the most recent one. I think Cassie, didn't you mention that, Cassie, or was it you or Tyler? Someone mentioned it was really, really good.
Yeah, I played it. Yeah,
Was it?
it came out in February, I think. Yeah, I played through it.
It's good.
It was really good. Yeah, a fun rhythm based game. But it's like in the same realm of Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's like the um, same realm and everything. So same characters, I think. But I didn't play that one, so I think that was kind of like more like Zelda like.
I think like Kane said, I think a lot of indie developers, like they obviously grew up playing all these different games. They're like, like exposed to all these different games. So I think when they're creating a game or when they're, developing a game, they probably have like influences all over the places. Like you can't just have
Right.
like, oh, this game is off of this one game. You can't say that because all the experience that you had is probably based off of like hundreds of games that you played
Right.
until this point. I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
but at this time, I stopped playing overlapping games because in this stage it disrupts me. So if you play one another great tactics game, oh, okay, this game do this well, and my game.
yeah. It's like it becomes a distraction then.
Yeah. So sometimes, as you say, I think for indie developers, it's really, really important to play many games, and with even many movies, films, or books, or something. So I don't know what can help me when I meet the world. Sometimes, not just our games, but sentence in the book help me break the wall around or something. But uh, and and maybe we are making some genres because we love it.
Yeah,
So, but
obviously.
but to find it, we have to experience many genres. But the genres that overlapping my current game, uh, I think it is not good to play when you are trying to complete it. so,
Okay.
so it makes my site more internal state like something. So currently now I am just hearing my own voices or teammate voices. So okay, you guys, what do you want? What do you want? Yeah, but only on my instinct. Uh, these days, I'm saying I didn't know the game development like this, some self-discipline, like some religious state or something.
Yeah, you have to meditate almost. Oh gosh, you have to go into like I don't know, like an asylum or something. I don't know, like some place where you can't get any type of content. Yeah, that's funny.
Some like spa music, like
Yeah.
some relaxing.
Or even music can influence him. Like, oh, this line I can use it in this. No.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's funny. Do you want to ask a question, Cassie?
I don't have one yet.
Okay. Or do you want to ask? Do you want to ask another question, Anthony? I know you have. I think you wrote like 92 questions here. 97.
I need to question. I mean,
Oh, do you,
so far, like, I mean, so far the game, like, I've been enjoying it. I spent already what 4 hours playing the game. I don't know how much more are out there, but I love exploring. If you look at Granny,
Mhm.
so yeah, I don't know, like how many hours of game so far you have, like play time.
So you defeated the first boss, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
so then you are really some more faster than average.
Oh,
So, yeah, because of the development team,
yeah.
the first act, the 3 hours is the best way so the level designer know where they are,
Yeah.
what the barrier or what is fixed, what's randomized. So we are saying that if we try to speed run, maybe 1 hour it would be able. But anyway,
Oh.
so the average development team plays at 3 to 4 hours
3 to 4 hours.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
build. Also, you play at the development team speed.
Oh, can I join the team?
You gotta recruit him.
uh, uh,
Playtester, official playtester partner. I don't know.
yeah, but when we make some focus group tasks outside, sometimes it requires twice or even 3 times, depending on how many times you die
Yeah.
or how much consideration you are making for every
Mm.
turn, for when you're making some customization or something. But anyway, we are just calculating by the average. We were also thinking that okay, the current volume is maybe 4 to 6. So the 5 hours would be the average. So that's what
Ooh.
thinking. So I don't know when we uh, really the poor village. Uh, we wish the volume would be uh, twice to 3 times.
Okay.
So uh, actually, one of my goal was to making more volume, but you know, we have to decide. Sometimes extending our volume can
Yes.
disrupt the experience in the limited development time or something. So actually, our initial plan was making about 20 hours of experience. That was the first plan.
Yes.
But now, okay, we concentrate more on just giving a good experience. So in our given uh, environment. So I I hope anyway it will be above 10 hours. I hope, but I have to see because the next district after the pleasure district,
Yeah.
so the next one is far more challenging, and there will be
Ah.
more some narrative event or something. So even at the development team, we cannot judge what the average prime time is.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Anyway, actually, so the first thing have to what do we have to do if players every boss every stage in 2 hours
Mm-hmm.
and is this all? So that was our first concern. But after 2 hours, the my designer said that I have completed only 3 maps. So isn't this too much?
I
So
think.
3 maps? That's not bad.
Yeah. I think having too much is. I mean, I think having too much is better than having not having enough of it. I think.
3 maps.
uh,
No,
but
3 map is not too bad. Yeah.
but I know, but actually, my concern is, as I said about the tutorial. So it is always hard to make a good balance with you know challenge can be frustration, and frustration would be changed to real sheer joy if you find a way to get it out, and you succeed. Okay, I did it. So I really want to capture that feeling, but
Mm.
I think it's really hard. So and sometimes people really fail and they want to forgive. I cannot find. So you guys are cheating me. Why do you give me this situation? So sometimes I say, but if we make something too more intuitive or too simple, then either it is not the game we want to build. It's just an I think it's pointless to make a turn-based game, right? Just click and play and the game. So the game give you challenge, but I don't want to make people really die.
Right. You're not a default person.
So that is not I want to give, but it was the most challenging. So finding that harmony or the balance. So what I'm saying is that even though the current challenge, the next district is what I want, but I also cannot sure what people would feel with this situation. So we made the next boss. My teammates played, and he said, "I will kill you." so yeah, I will think. So actually, the current shipped version, the level of difficulty is a bit lower than we actually wanted. But after play testing, okay, we were finding this like this. I think we shipped at a little bit lower state than the actual, the best state. So maybe at the launch, we would also make it
A little bit.
smaller, challenging by changing the environment or something.
Okay.
But I don't know. There is no answer here.
Yeah, there's no answer for that.
Somebody give me some answer. So I am currently asking my inner self, hey, what should I do? Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll test it out on stream.
Yeah, I think Anthony might stream it. Or do you want to stream it?
I did stream it already.
He streamed it.
Yeah.
Okay. He did. Okay, awesome. I think Anthony has something that he has to go check out,
Yeah.
so he probably is signing off. But I mean, you're still stuck with the two of us, so
Yeah. Cassie has all the questions. Not me.
Cassie also has so many questions too. But Anthony has to do some family stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll see you next week, Anthony.
See ya.
Bye.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I am having fun.
You are having fun. I know. Have fun. Bye.
Sorry. So Cassie, do you wanna take the 79 or 98 questions? One of the 98 questions that we had.
Yeah. Do you plan on porting this over to like Switch or any other consoles?
The Pro. Actually, I don't know. Currently, I wanna concentrate on the PC version because also like some games like Fire Emblem is also able to play at pad. So we first tried it, but it was messy because the control input state of our game is far more complex. So
Right.
so when I tested it, okay, think it later, sometime on.
Okay.
It goes really well. So now we are focusing on the Steam.
Okay. But after you launch it, you might actually port it to different consoles, right? You might think about it then.
Thinking,
Yeah.
but I think porting is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's okay.
I heard it's very difficult.
So making some console makers, get on the SDK.
Yeah.
It's a really big thing. So actually, we have to see. But anyway, the first priority would be the PC, Steam.
I think I mean Steam is probably. Is Steam bigger than other consoles? Probably. Like, do more people play on Steam than compared to other consoles? I think. I would assume. I mean, like, I'm just asking in general.
I don't
Actually,
think it might be.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. The biggest platform, I think, wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think because it's Steam. It's just you only need your PC, but usually, most likely, you have a PC at your house. But to play it in other consoles, you actually have to. And also, PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo all raise their prices, so that makes it more difficult to, especially in the US,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And tariff hitting.
actually, I think now it is really saturated market.
Yeah, very, very.
Almost everywhere. But some digital stores like Steam or Epic or GOG or in in PC, I think it is more easier for players to find some smaller games that fit more their personal taste. But I feel like currently in the console, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it is not that easy to find more players to smaller games. I mean,
Mhm.
indie games that was already successful in the
Right. Right.
PC also find their place in the Switch or something. Maybe players would play Silksong with the Switch too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
But it wouldn't be easy if it was the first launch actually to discover the new indie game in the console platform. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
That's just my thought.
I agree with it because usually like indie devs like especially smaller teams they would firstly probably focus on releasing on Steam first and then maybe think about like porting to a different console if they make enough money off of that one game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
But yeah, what platform, Cassie? What platform do you usually play games on, Cassie?
Everything. But I mean, like, I think mostly Steam and PlayStation more than anything else, though. But I try to balance it out, but it doesn't always happen that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because I think and also like
Most of the codes are like usually through Steam,
yeah,
like
yeah.
reviews and stuff are usually Steam. But I like playing on PlayStation a lot as well. So all of them for different reasons, but
Yeah.
you know.
And it's especially in a world where like first party games are not non-existent anymore. Like you can play God of War on Steam. You can play I don't even know, Final Fantasy on Steam now. So like there's no reason to actually own like a specific console to play with that one game. Unless
As long as you have the dual sense though, because they have the haptic feedback and stuff, which I don't know if that actually works through Steam or not. But like, because God of War has, like with throwing the axe, you can feel it in your controller, which, I don't know if that actually works on Steam yet. I think they're working on it, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
actually adding on to that does Remore support controller too? Like can you play it on your controller?
so as I said, I first trying to uh, make it playable on Steam Deck. So I was testing, but it was too much. So currently, okay, we just concentrate on the content launch until our full release. So that is our current goal. So we have to see. Maybe easier than porting to other console. Just supporting a controller would be a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, makes sense.
But I would put it only if I can assure that I can provide a real good UX. So if I say okay, I support the controller and player trigger the controller and say what's this messy?
Yes, you obviously don't want that.
It does not deserve, I think.
But, I'm a little bit curious. Like, if a game on Steam doesn't support controller, what happens if you just plug it in? Like, does it like not move? Like, does it not work at all, or like
Yeah, just ignore.
it doesn't even? Okay, it just wasn't. I never tried it, so.
So
Yeah,
games like
on the Steam also.
controlling one character, single character, is far more better to play a controller. But some strategical game like this, and we have 8 skill and 60 items for each character or something. So this type is, well, I think it's possible, but really far more difficult to provide some good UX with the controller, I think.
I know the game is still in early access, but like, what's the pricing going to be? Like, is it going to be a free update when the 1.0 launches, or is it going to be like an extra or additional prices that people have to buy, or like are you gonna how or do you even have it planned?
Actually, that's also what I'm asking to myself. I don't know. So the really clear pros and cons. So keeping the price or raising it. So fundamentally, we have poured so much heart and soul in
Yeah.
that
Yes. Yes.
game. So my baseline is to set a fair price that we are not ashamed of, not too cheap or too expensive. Also, I don't want it. So I am currently thinking, so, okay, what will be the powerful price at launch? So maybe, so to be honest, currently the development itself is suffocating. So, so okay, let's think about this after we anyway finish some development and people. So we have some time before the full release. Maybe we see that our game at the time, and maybe our game, or so we can decide. So that's currently.
Yeah, I think especially for indie games, it's really difficult to set that price tag because once it is set, obviously you can't raise it all of a sudden. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't raise it. You can't say,
Yeah.
oh, there's like a negative 10% discount, yay, or something. You can't do that. You can only have a discount, obviously. But I don't know, it just depends because like some people might see an indie game with those glasses saying, oh, this is an indie game, it shouldn't cost over, I don't know, like $30 or something. Sometimes people think that because like it's not a AAA title, but
I think it should be like by quality and content.
I think so. Yeah, I agree.
It really shouldn't matter like who made it or
Yeah.
where it came from. It's
Yeah.
I'm if a indie game is like one of the best games of all time, I'll pay $70 for it over a AAA.
Yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
but like sometimes, because like like if gamers sometimes look at the game and they've never heard of this studio or something, they'd be like, oh, why is this so expensive? I'm not gonna even try it. Give it a try. So I think that's kind of, I don't know, like I guess it could be like a human nature of, because like people obviously don't want to pay a lot of money for anything. I mean, obviously that's like
Yeah.
basically what we have.
But I mean, I've paid up front for AAA games and did not like
Yeah,
them at all.
exactly.
Paid a whole bunch of money, so
Yeah.
I think also like demos and like early access and stuff like that also helps
Yeah, I
in
think
that
that, yeah.
sense because people can kind of get an idea of and like get a feel for it beforehand and then get some feedback and then other players see that and then they have
Yeah.
more information.
Yeah, I totally agree. Just because it's a AAA title doesn't mean it's good or should be expensive.
Vice versa, yeah.
Yeah, or
So,
vice versa as well. Yeah.
Yeah, really just.
Yeah. So yeah. So how many people are in the studio?
Currently. So it is not easy. I mean that the style of collaboration is different from people to people. Some, for example, sound designer plays bass at the band and also making our games or something. But if I say anyway, some guys are even full time or like as a collaboration or something.
Contract workers, part-time
Someone
workers.
who is anyway crucial to the core development. I would say 14.
14? That's I think that's a pretty big,
Mhm.
pretty decent number, I think, for indie game studios because usually, I mean, there are people making the game by themselves. So
Yeah, so also not easy to communicate or
yeah,
and balance the schedule or something.
happens.
But I think all my teammates, they love the game and they put down their own precious time to contribute each part, or even Earth, game plan or something. So I think we are anyway going forward.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good sign, I would say. Yeah. Um, yeah, Cassie, do you have other questions?
Yeah. So you said like the board game was like the inspiration, kind of like for the game itself. Did you have any inspirations for your characters, or
Um,
like came up with that?
the characters. Actually, all the characters were studied by one single designer. I mean that uh, my teammates. So we tried to build some characters that is not feel too typical, like Anthony says before. So okay, not just fantasy elf archer.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
you have some apocalyptic mood. But also, people anyway would expect tank or the range.
Yeah.
Uh, and just in this world there is no magic, but anyway, some spell casting like some damage bumper or something. So we try to combine. So for example, this time is the maybe you will see the barbarian like some Diablo series,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not on the project correctly. So he has some that feeling, but also we looked at more like some character warriors. We have also we one of our teammates is Irish, so the sound designer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he told me about the character warriors of Druid, or like some also fight, but they also really have to be wise, study everything without the. So that kind of thing. So also this guy is the Inquisitor. So like some you have a two-handed mace, boom. So there's boom, like this thing. But also he is not a villain, so he has own justice in mind, and it is not really psychopathic or something. So it is just difference of way of how you think what is judgment is. So that kind of concept was driven by to every characters. But in the conclusion, it started with one, but it was some collaborative works because so the artist said, I don't like this one. I wanna depict like this one or something." And the skill set and the narrative, so everything was collaborative by our teammates. So I cannot say there is one single inspiration for each characters. It was like brainstorming and what to fit the mood we want to make. So that so that kind of many iteration have made these characters.
Awesome. Yeah, I think because like Anthony said, he got really attached to the characters, meaning that characters are very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, character designs and all the things related to the characters are very crucial to attract more people to keep playing the game. So I think that's good. I just want to ask you a little bit, like probably a lot of indie game developers might have this question, but like I see that you guys are not self-publishing the game. Like how did was there a way to find your publisher, or like is there like any tips for indie game developers to finding publishers or having contact with publishers, or do you have any tips for them?
Actually, it's like I think meeting our husband.
Okay.
I mean, there cannot be a single tip.
Okay. Many tips. Okay.
But our publishers, we make them at the game show. So we made some particular slides of the game on one or two stage, and we just showcase it, and they liked it. So there was some reason, some commercial reason, or some the personal taste of the contractor that way. But I think it is a bit of luck. I mean, like meeting a good husband or wife.
Yes, that's a luck too.
Meeting a good publisher is also luck. But anyway, to catch that luck, we have to prepare a lot to ourselves. I mean, maybe trying to be looking good and trying to be a good middleman. So
Yes.
at the end of the game or something. So we just go that way. But also, even if you are really a good guy, but you do not try to meet anyone,
Then
there
you
is
can't.
no chance.
Yes.
So in our early times, we were pushing forward the both. I mean that we were experimenting the game prototype, making some visual, and broadcast it Twitter, no, X.com. So that was pushed one way, and also we trying to meet every guys, publishers, investors, or something. So, but without developing, just meeting other guys is pointless. But so, and I also respect some developers with a small team, even a single developer, just complete their game and launch. So I think it is also very good way because it is straightforward and it can be faster, and this wouldn't damage the core of the developer, I think, but it's very. I really respect them. It would be very lonely. So even in this self-discipline state, I cannot imagine how solo developers would need far more self-discipline.
Yeah, I think.
Even conflict.
I can imagine it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Because it feels like these days selling games is more difficult than making games because I mean there's like a saying like so I think especially if you're just first time developer, indie game developers, it takes you courage if you actually decide to self-publish it, because you have to be in charge of marketing, promoting, play testing, building community, all while you're developing your game. So that's just
fighting the algorithms.
Fighting the algorithm.
Yeah.
Sharing this in social media, get that one wish list from the gamers. I can't even go on to say like all these things. And also it's kind of like, I know like publishers have different deals, but like usually like indie game developers, they usually if they're like full time, they don't make money until they start selling the game, so they have to fight off some kind of financial difficulties as well if they're full time. So I think and do you think I don't know, this could be like a sensitive question, but like, you think publishers are very helpful, like in terms of, very supportive of your project?
Sure. So actually, they are helpful enough to wait off changing game design.
Right. They're very patient until it's been what, like 2 years, 3 years since you.
Yeah, and the parts you have said, some the QA and the finding marketing and even the pricing, everything is I can say the precious time we really necessary to complete this game. So and the publishers finding in the games do not want to interrupt the development when they find in the game, because maybe things can be different in the AAA scene. I don't know, no experience with that. But here in the publishers just want to show and support in the games, and maybe they will share fairly about the giving money first, taking also risk on like that. But I think that's fair. So if you can meet a good So maybe it will be thing like this. If you can meet a good wife or husband, why do not marry?
Yeah. Okay.
But it is always not that easy, mostly.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think meeting the right publisher is also very difficult. It's because
So I
yeah.
think that is not an absolute. I mean that each publisher also has their taste. I think.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yep.
some publisher like some strategy games like Paradox, and some publishers has some very uniqueness. I think Devolver Digital is seeking
Yeah.
some
Devolver. Yep.
uniqueness.
Devolver is very.
Yeah.
So everyone has their color. So maybe that also affect how we meet the publishers. But so that is also the reason we have to focus on development first if we are a developer. And if the color is unique enough, then maybe our game will drive us to meet a good partner. Uh, even same at the finding our teammates. So we make something first, showing them. So do you want to join here? So then okay, let's try. So that was the thing.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Cassie, do you have any other questions that you had for
I
the
don't.
team?
Yeah, I don't think I do. Other than, are there? Now I know it's a tactics-based game. Are there like any other like genres that it covers?
So you mean do I like any other
No.
tactics game
The
other than Remore? Right?
Is your game like? Is it anything other than just tactics? Like, are there other like genres and
Other
stuff?
genre
Hmm.
aspect. So actually, my game is not a hybrid genre game like some Crypto Necrodancer. So everyone would know
Hmm.
that. But
Hmm.
maybe I can say as a spice. I mean that mainly it is a tactical grid combat. As a spice, we embedded some exploration component. So I mean, uh, I'm saying it is such a spice. If I say, okay, we provide some Metrovania like some exploration experience, then I
yeah.
Yeah.
so it's not. It's
Uh-huh.
not. But I just want you to capture that kind of a little bit emotion, like some city of Remore. So, okay, we are exploring it by ourselves, not on stage by stage. So that kind of linear script design is also what I like. But in our game, I want to make it feel more lively. So you clear one stage and you enlighten the pillar it is written, and you select your own path some in the minimap. So there is 42 stages, then but you can go find a secret path or so find a shortcut or something. So that kind of design is also there. And as I say, I really love the deck building genre. So even one of our prototype was like that, some kind of roguelike design or small deck building. But currently we had a bit of I can say twisted proc system, like some so, uh, bind memory. I mean the memories. So there was some big pillar. So memories means the memory plus monolith. So in the monolith, there are memories of Romanian people who was dead. So the it judges the will or emotion of the dead people. So if it is painful, negative, it is uh, dark, and it is positive, good, it is right. And when it shattered, in the memory shattered, there is memory of the dead people, and something like cyberpunk, you can read the memory and use the skill of the dead people. Uh, so you can customize your character's skill, like some the Bavarian with the Russian charged memory will charge, or some stealth assassin's memory. So you can make the Bavarian hide or something. So that kind of some more free and customizable perk system is in this concept of my bind memory system. So I made this because I love that kind of card game deck making experience, but I wanted it feed more to our narrative. So that is one of the core system. And also there is some stealth-like system. So above I say, so there is some line of sight to the creatures. So unless you are, so if they spot you, they alarm, blam, and every creatures.
Yes.
But if you are not spot, you have some bonus damage and occurrence, and you can swipe out like some obsession feeling, like something. So that kind of feeling, I wanted to tie in those components under the structure of the traditional tactical battle. So that is core design, I can say.
All right. Awesome. So I guess the real question here has to be, when is the planned release date?
Lilith, hey.
The plan. I know plans always change. They're meant to be changed, but like, do you have any kind of a window of release date?
Anyway, we have to avoid Silksong.
Yes, Silksong is
Yeah.
coming out, yeah.
And I
no
want to
surprise.
avoid Red Spire 2,
And GTA 6.
everything. But if I avoid everything, well, maybe we cannot launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are anyway developing the last part of the game. So I don't know, maybe I would say it would be a year longer from now, maybe. It would be less than that.
Okay, within a year, okay.
And I hope I want to show it. I want to show it. I don't know, because it's not easy because I don't want to be a liar.
Yes, I know.
Because I have lied so much. So maybe I can say we are building the last part, and it is being polished. And so as you see our latest update at the June, so we will release the full version before we are forgotten.
Before we are forgotten. Oh gosh. So I think so like sometime in 2026, I would say, hopefully like before GTA, before GTA, but like if things turns out, I guess like end of 2026, I would assume like about a year from now or so. So like sometime in 2026, safe bet.
I hope, yeah.
Okay. Unless something happens, or
I hope earlier than that.
okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, unless like Balatro 2 comes out or something, I don't know.
Oh my.
Shadow drop. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know, like Peak 2 or I don't Schedule 2. But anyways, I mean, I think a lot of people, especially the ones who have already played it, are waiting for the full launch, because I've watched several reviews and telling me like, oh, when the game is about to get so good, the end game stops. Like, I want to play more of it. So I'm assuming that's a good sign, because people are actually waiting, and they're not disappointed by the early access. They're moreover actually anticipating the full launch. So that's good. Now you just have to polish it, finish developing, and then set the price somehow. I don't know, like either making a deal, I don't know, something, and then we'll see. Yeah, so I think that's good. Yeah, I think those are all the questions that we had. I mean, we probably have more questions, but Zach also wanted to ask so many questions as well, but he was unfortunately so he like left us with the questions that he had.
Yeah.
He's spending time with the family, but yeah. So do you have anything that you want to say to the fans that are waiting for the launch or fans who wants to play the game?
So anyway, for the most of all, thank you for enjoying our game, and also I'm really sorry to change the game this drastically out of the way. and but I can promise there wouldn't be no such a change again because at the rest update, I feel like okay we found something better than the previous feedback. Okay, so uh, we were we can keep our direction, so we can
That's good.
finish the game. So that was the feeling inside of me. So uh, that kind of change wouldn't be again. So we are currently focusing on more challenge, more buzz better. Uh, we we already have provided one both, and I feel like some tactical games are more of something like unit versus unit, but I try to focus on more on unit versus because already our design is three unit versus outnumbering many creatures. So I also thought that okay then three our characters versus one big boss can be also meaningful. So we are providing more of that. So I think it will be enjoyed if you already enjoy our previous version. Uh, we are going more one step forward. Uh, anyway, we currently enjoy our next developed content, and we are also going straight forward to the full release. So actually, it's still a fight to meet the complete release. So, but I will leave myself, and I will believe your positive feedback, and we are just going on. And so, thank you.
Yeah. I believe in you. I guess making a big change probably means that you guys are going in the right direction. Do you have anything last want to say, Cassie? I mean, I think we're about to wrap up the episode.
I don't have anything else.
Okay. Okay.
It's my first time asking questions, so.
Okay, I know. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, both of you. Actually, I guess like Zach left, Anthony left, so I'm Cassie's. I mean, thankfully Cassie's here too, because like I'll be all alone by myself, scared and afraid. But thank you so much for filling it, Cassie, and also thank you so much for coming, Kane, and those of you who have already played the early access version. Good news is that the game is going to be fun when it fully launches in I don't know, sometime next year, hopefully. And the development team is very confident. That means that's good, very, very good. So I guess the wait is a little bit longer, but you guys would probably enjoy it. And also for those of you who haven't bought the game, just please go check it out. It's called Remorse Infested Kingdom. It's tactical turn-based game. It's really super fun if you like tactical turn-based battles. So yeah, so thank you so much for coming, both of you, and I will be back next week, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. And also, when the game fully launches, you should probably come back and share your experience as well, Kane. That would be awesome. Yeah. So and also, before we go, I kind of want to share that Minimap is doing a giveaway for Silksong as well. So if you're interested in coming to Silksong or playing Silksong on day one, we're doing a giveaway. So I don't know, just come check it out. Yeah, and you can also do that to Kane. That's very simple. Just leave a comment there, and yeah, we're giving away 3 Silksong keys on the release. Yeah, so that was my last announcement. Yeah, so thank you all for listening. Go check out Remore, Infested Kingdom, and if you like what you saw, just I don't know, hit that like button or leave a comment, or you can actually suggest a dev to invite for another episode as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.